What's up guys, Parastasis here, and our adventure today is going to start here in Falkreath. This will probably be a medium to long length video. We're going to be doing one of my favorite dungeons. And we're southwest of Riverwood, or just straight southwest of Whiterun, depending on how you want to look at it. You can fast travel here, last time I checked. So it's not too hard to get here. Another alternative to get to this location that everybody has is Helgen. You can head there if you prefer. It just kind of depends on how you want to go about doing it. Now, where we're headed to is I think it's called the Pine Watch Bandit Sanctuary. I think that's the name. But it's I did this on my orc, and it's a very unusual little dungeon because it doesn't look like a dungeon at all. So I am going to be changing the name of this series from Let's Play Thursdays because I can't seem to wait till Thursday to play it. So we're just going to be calling this the Let's Play Mage. Yeah. And we'll be doing, I can't remember where exactly this is. I think it's further up this road. I think. And I'll be doing them periodically, but on Thursdays I'll be streaming it live. Okay, not this way. So for those of you who want to interact live, have a say in what's going on, etc., Thursdays will be when you'll want to tune into the live stream because we'll be doing the mage and other classes live on that time. Now you can ride through here quickly or you can slow down. It just kind of depends on you. And the house should be right. Yeah, it's right up there. I need to get away from those bandits real quick before they take me out. Oh, that's a big ass spider. Now there's a lot of stuff that randomly happens out here, primarily bandits, but occasionally you'll find bears, spiders, and the occasional elf.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here?
Bitch, I will light you on fire.
Why? What are you gonna do? Cry?
Oh, I think I'm going to cut your face off.
I don't have to take that from you.
You're right, you don't.
I'll kill you.
Really?
Cannot bet.
See, that's why you should learn your manners. Manners, people. Because you might bump into somebody like me who's going to light you on fire for talking shit. It's just not nice. Anyways, on first glance, you look at this place, you're like, it's a little hut. Why should I give a shit about this little hut? Oh, you will be surprised. As a kid, when I grew up, my parents and I were looking for a new house. And one of the houses we were looking at, the realtor showed us, had a secret door. It was a bookshelf. And the bookshelf slid back, and it was like, a special little container. It wasn't a big secret room, but, it was decent size. And ever since then, I've kind of always wanted a secret little hidden passage in one of my houses. Sadly, we did not end up buying that house because it would have been awesome if we had. I forgot to spin this level. Might as well go ahead and do that. But this little house here definitely brought back some interesting memories, so to speak. Alright, so I don't quite have enough for that, and I don't think I have enough for any of these yet. Intense flames, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead, I guess, and see if we can head closer to mage armor. Whoops. Which is under alteration, which is over here. And I don't think I have high enough to get that either. Apprentice alteration, nope. Nope, nope, nope. Alright, well, we'll just hang on to the level then for now. Alright, so at first glance, you guys that haven't seen my previous videos may be wondering why the hell I was even talking about the whole secret passage thing. Well, when you come in here, you're going to notice that there is a dagger, which we're going to loot, and a note on the wall. And the note basically says, stay the hell out of my treasure room. There's a bunch of traps, blah, blah, blah. You guys, it's basically a bandit that they're working together, and he's the bandit leader. He's paid everybody their, portion of the cut, and people are still trying to get into his secret treasure room. And you find these notes basically telling everybody to fuck off. Well, if you notice right here, there's a little button in the wall, and it's kind of inconspicuous. And it opens this nice little secret passage here. Now, when I first came in here, I did not expect this place to be this big, but I think on my orc it took me like 45 minutes to clear this place. So I don't think it's going to take me quite that long, but we shall see. Stock up on some potions. I guess I missed him. I don't know how I missed him. Oh yeah, this is so much faster than my orc. Alrighty, what do we got? Guess they drop down. Now, right up here on the right, this door is the way back through, so you can't open it yet. And there is a large amount of traps and such in this place because he apparently is a very paranoid bandit leader. So you're going to want to be careful on the chests you open, the doors you use, etc., etc., etc. Oh, come on, lock picking. There we go. Potion of health. What's up, dude? There we go. Never sneak up on a mage who is looting your house because he will light you on fire. And then leave you. Oh, she didn't quite fit in. I was hoping she'd fit in there, and then I could just leave her body in there. Now, I don't remember exactly where all to go, so we're going to have to explore around a little bit again. Nope. I think this all more or less leads to the same place. Yeah, I'm going to have to get back up there. And there we go. And here we are. This little place heads over to the other side. Now, there are a ton of bandits in here. How did I miss? Oh, if you only knew. Oh, I hit him in the face. I almost felt guilty about that. There's another one plinking me. There he is. There we go. I still have a decent amount of room, so I'm going to keep looting until I fill up, and then I'll drop the garbage shit later on. I do remember there being a fairly decent amount of loot in this place, but I want to say it's been a month since I've been here, so I may be remembering that incorrectly. Well, they've got rather rickety setup here, don't they? I don't think I can make this jump. Oh, yes I can. Who says white boys can't jump? And boom. Trying to conserve my lockpicks because I just don't have a whole lot of them. I need to go and stock up. Usually you find enough lockpicks to maintain, you know, as a thief. But on this guy, for whatever reason... Good God. That bitch was hardcore. Yeah, I was about to say that's probably going to dump me over the weight limit. Let's drop some of this crappy... Well, fur armor, actually. There we go. Fur bracers. Don't need that. So drop that. Fur shoes. Don't need. Hide armor. That's good. Hide boots. Nope. Hide bracers. No. No. Let's see. Steel cuffed boots. Helmet. Helmet. Studded armor. Alright, so we'll drop the iron gauntlets. Now we're underweight. Alright, and this is the actual bandit sanctuary, which is where the actual stone is located. It's located in the head bandit guy's area. I'm going to go ahead and auto-save on the off chance that I get taken out. Ooh, that was a nasty frame rate hitch. There we go. Now, if I remember right, if you listen, these guys... Oh, shit. Oh, dude!
Need something?
Oh, That bastard. I was at like what? 60, 70% health? That was completely uncalled for. Alright, fine. They want to play. We'll play. Where is... Da-da-da-da-da-da. Unrelenting Force is... Whoops. Sorry. There we go. Oh, balls. Okay, pop a few potions. Magica, magica, magica. Do I not have any magica potions? If I don't have any magica potions, this is going to be a bummer. Oh, bummer. Alright, well. Hopefully she doesn't want to kill me all that badly. Ah! Alright. That's the problem with being a mage. No, 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 no. Maybe my Jedi mind tricks will work. You do not want to kill me. You want to go home and rethink your life. I don't think it's working. Oh, hi. Alright, let's switch to normal fire. Bitch. Bart! Okay, there's the archer. Rora's letter. Now, all of these guys have Rora's letter on them, and that is the bandit chief or whatever you want to call it. And that's the one who doesn't want the people messing, obviously, with his stash. Or her stash. I think it's a her stash. And I just need to stick with the smaller fireballs now that, like, looks like there's a bunch of severed feet laying here. I just need to stick with the actual flames now that the firebolt isn't actually dropping people in one hit. Alrighty then, what do we got here? Don't care about that. Let's see what we got in the chest. Wow! That one actually opened easily. As you can see, I'm getting quite a bit of lockpicks now, so... Usually you don't have to buy them, it just... Gotta make sure you loot everything. Did I miss something? No. Also, for those who are watching right now on YouTube, tonight we will have a... it's Terraria Tuesday, so we're going to be doing some Terraria on the live stream between 8 p.m. Central and 10 p.m. Central. So for those of you who want to watch that or maybe even participate, feel free to log in and watch that. The address for that is twitch.tv/pyrostasis. Alrighty. And I think we're getting close to the end. What's up, dude? Oh, wow. That always gives me a nice, warm, fuzzy feeling when I light somebody on fire and they hardly take any damage at all. Of course, he kind of went down pretty quick after... It's weird. It's almost like they have really high resistances until you get them to a certain health level. And then once they break that health level, they drop like rocks. So I don't quite understand why that is yet. It's almost like they have a health barrier for magic, like a resistance base, and then once you burn through that, kind of like a ward, they just drop like a rock. Alright. Oh, pushed it too hard. Oh, there we go. I do like coin purses. Notice that there is a trap here, and there are shots there. I don't think that will kill me. Oh, there we go. There's the trigger. Come on. There we go. Usually you can target the base, but for whatever reason, this one wasn't letting me. I believe if I screw this up, it triggers a trap. No, maybe not. There we go. And trap is cleared. No darts. Now I can pick the chest and open the chest without any worry. Ooh. Well, we'll come back probably and loot all of that. Virtue, no books there that need reading, because I need to stop stealthing. Oh, here's the unusual gem. So that gives us 18. Let's see, nothing of value there. And for those who may have missed my video a while back, the reason I always check books is because books have a chance of giving you a skill point. If the book has 50 value or more, then the chances of it giving you a skill upgrade are basically 100%. Now, if you've already read the book, obviously it's not going to... Good God! Nice thing I like about Magery is I can burn 2 people at once with the same spell. So having them all nice and clustered up like that makes it very easy for me to just mow them all down. Aw, poor guy never even made it out of bed. Then again, he was a bandit, you know. He makes his living off raping and pillaging, so I guess I can't feel too bad for him. Alrighty. Let's see what else we got. Nothing over there. Now, if I remember right, the head of this little cave is in full plate mail. So, not really looking forward to fighting her. And I believe... Now, these right here are auditory alarms. If you bump into one of them, it will trigger an alarm. Notice she's asleep. Good God, look at how slow her health's going down. There we go. Now, yeah, no, I guess she's wearing hide. In my last playthrough, she was in full plate mail. So, gotta take the Pine Watch key, the treasure room key. Well, I mean, it's not bad. I mean, it's still steel armor, but it's not steel plate like it was from my last playthrough. I think that has a lot to do with the level when you come through. If I was higher level, I would get better gear. Whoops, that moved. Oh, too hard. With these locks, if you pulse them, kind of like that, you can kind of tell if you've still got movement. If you do, you can keep cranking it. If you don't, you need to let go. And it'll usually let you bounce slightly once or twice before it breaks. And obviously, as your skill goes up, you can bounce it more and more. There is a quest in the Thieves Guild, which I will be doing on my Archer in the next couple days, that will get you a lockpick that basically is unbreakable. Alright, so we've got a trap there. I don't know what it triggers, but I'm going to try and get over it. And I seem to have made that. Now, if you've read the notes, I kind of skipped them this time, but I've read them on my main. She talks about traps, and there are a fuck ton. Now, if I hit that, if I remember right, there are it's either flames or pendulums or something that comes swinging through. There's the battering ram, so if I hit that, the battering ram will come down. That right there will unlock some fire. Just a real nasty... Whoa! Ow. Here I am being all careful and shit, you know, and then I just get my face smashed in by a nice mace. Alrighty, what else do we got? And this right here... Oh! See, Pyro has a nice tendency to trigger every single trap possible. As you can see, that one is rather nasty. Alrighty, let's try this again. I don't know what this mold is. I looted it last time and never found a use for it. So I think I'm going to look it up this time and see if I can figure out what it all is. But I'm going to go ahead and loot all of the shit. And I'll figure out how to reduce my weight here in a moment. think I looted a troll skull, which I don't need. What the hell? It's like a gold piece. There it goes. And we have an exceptional, or I call them exceptional chests. I think it's from another game. Alrighty, and that's pretty much it for this this little dungeon here. Let's see if I can drop some weapons that are heavy. I just need to drop. Okay, drop that. I'd like to keep that. We'll drop one dagger, and now we're good. And this takes us back to Pine Watch, which is where we started. We'll slide open that bar. And we're back at the entrance. So, definitely one of the coolest dungeons in the game, at least I think so. I like the whole idea that it's behind a hidden door. I mean, how many people go through this little area and never even notice this nice little hidden passage here? So, I don't know. I think it's cool. You know, if you're observant, you find it. If you're not, you don't, unless you happen to get online and look for it. I actually managed to find that accidentally in my own explorations without looking at the Baron's Eye questline. For most of the other gems, I did have to look at the questline to find them, but I think that was one of the first ones I found on my orc. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I probably am going to switch over to the Archer after this and carry on with some of the Thieves Guild quest line. I haven't played my Archer in about a month, and some people have been asking for that. But I will be picking this character back up on Thursday, so today is Tuesday, so it'll be another day or so. And I may do another video or two tomorrow, depending on how I feel. So, hope you guys have a great week. If you liked the video, please click that like button, subscribe so you don't miss out on any of my other videos, tips, tricks, and guides, and I'll catch you guys in the next clip.